Good afternoon, everybody. You are live with the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. Time to meet our new members. Jason Harris of Equitable joining us today. Jason, thanks for taking time out of your afternoon.
Thanks for having me, Doug.
Absolutely. Always fun to introduce the community to our new Chamber of Commerce members. Jason comes to us from Equitable. So let's get familiar with the company first, Jason, and everything that Equitable does.
Yeah, so thanks, Doug, for the introduction. Equitable Advisors is actually a publicly traded company. We've been around just over 160 years. Started off first as a life company, now moved into both life and advisory. Specifically here in Northwest Ohio, my role is more of, people typically think of financial advisor. They think of, just working with a family or individual. My role is a little different. My focus is more on employee benefits, specifically 401ks, pensions, succession planning, helping small businesses. We find that there is just a really drop off in service. If you think about some of the bigger firms that handle some of the corporate Fortune 500 type retirement plans, we really try to focus on giving that same level of service, that same kind of package to every business, no matter if you're a solo or you're just maybe a 5, 10, 15 man firm. We want to make sure that everybody has access to those types of programs at the same level of service.
I have to imagine advising people on 401ks over the last few years has been interesting. What are some of the big questions people have when it comes to a retirement savings right now?
Yeah, that has seen a major change since COVID. You think about what has come from not only just how do we hire, retain, and recruit those better, more qualified employees to, that was kind of pre-COVID. Post-COVID, it's okay. How do we find the right people and then get them to stay? How do we keep them here for the long term? So 401ks have really evolved into whether somebody wants to offer a profit share or a match or some sort of bonus structure. We've even, if you think about back in the 80s, 90s, when pensions were still big, most companies don't offer a pension, but there is a comeback in what we call defined benefits, that kind of special compensation just to try to keep people from leaving or jumping ship. So that has really come back, and as well as succession planning. That's become a big part of the conversation now. But I guess one of the biggest questions people have, especially small businesses, is, do I have to start with a profit share or match right out of the gate? And the answer is no. A lot of times it's just, if you have nothing now or you're not offering that to your employees, it's just, let's get that up and running. Step one. Then as things come around or your business is more profitable, revenue's more steady, then you can start introducing profit shares, match, those kind of incentives.
When businesses come to talk to you about setting this up, do they find that it's a little bit easier than maybe they thought it was going to be, or not as heavy a lift as it possibly could be? Because like you said, this is, not just offering retirement. This is an employee retention tool for your business. So definitely something worthwhile looking into.
Yeah, that's a great point. And thanks to technology, and some of it was forced upon us in 2020 through COVID. But it did evolve, the technology. When it comes to 401k specifically, it is so much easier nowadays to get a program up and running due to the technology, due to some of the regulation changes that came through both in the Secure Act and Secure Act 2.0, that it's so much easier for a company to start up. It's easier to get a plan design and document, especially even if you have remote workers. The process is very streamlined and digitized now.
Walk me through the process a little bit. Let's say I come in with my business, Doug's Widgets, as we like to refer to it here, whenever we do a live video.
We love widgets.
Podcast. Doug's exactly the best widgets in all of Northwest Ohio, as a matter of fact. And I want to offer my employees 401k, but I have never looked into it before. What's the process you're going to walk me through?
So the first step would be sitting down with our team, and we come up with the plan document. That means figuring out who you want to have eligible in the program, what kind of either vesting or what type of program you want to offer. Are you going to do a profit share? Are you going to do a match? When do you want somebody to be eligible? Meaning, like, if somebody hires on day one, do you want them to participate day one, or do you want them to wait 90 days, 6 months, 12 months? All those little details go into the plan document. And then once the plan document is done, it's pretty much go. It's up and running. You get every employee who's currently on your roster, you get enrolled in the program if they choose so, and you're up and running. Pretty seamless process.
Do you, on the other side of that, for employees, do you see any hesitancy from employees to sign up for retirement now? It seems like it'd be one of the first things that they hop into with the new business, knowing that they can get vested and sometimes a lot faster than maybe they were able to in previous years.
Yeah, it all depends. If you, for example, if you automatically enroll everybody from day one, the percentage of them opting out is extremely low. Typically, if it's up and running, they stay with it. If you voluntarily ask people to join, that is a lower percentage than if you automatically just have everybody start from day one. So great question.
Jason, if a business other than Doug's Widgets would like to sit down and talk with you about some of these plans and maybe what they need to do to get started or look at some more information, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Best way is either phone or email. Phone number is 419-705-6580, or they can email me at jason.harris@equitable.com.
Very good. Well, Jason, again, we appreciate your time this afternoon. Thank you for being a Chamber of Commerce member, and we're looking forward to working with you more.
Yeah, looking forward to it as well. Thanks, Doug.
Absolutely. That will do it for our Meet Our New Members segment this afternoon. You can learn more about Jason and Equitable at our website as well. Just go to FindlayHancockChamber.com and into the online directory. You can find out all the information there. For Jason, I'm Doug. Have a great afternoon, everybody.